going to give you a quick demo of our CTN Network website, ctnnetwork.net. Join our community. It is free. You just type in ctnnetwork.net, and this is the homepage right here. And if you want to create an account, you would just click up here and create new account right here. Sign up with your email, or you can sign up with just clicking on Facebook or Google. So you can sign up with your Facebook account or your Gmail. So I'm already signed up. So I'm going to click in Gmail right here, and it's going to log me in. And as you can see, this is our homepage. Click on creators right here. And this shows you all the CTN family members that are content creators. Everybody is on here. If you want to go to one of their YouTube channels, for example, if you want to go to Crypto Talk Now, just click on channel, and it takes you right over to the YouTube channel for that particular creator. And you click on community. This is our community right here. We do have a forum, and this is a forum where you can post things. You can interact with one another. And there's also a blog right over here that we post our own content on. And if you click on CTN Studios, you can watch our live show and other content creators' live shows right through this CTN Studios. We do have advertisements for some of the content creators. There's the Crypto Smith, there's Waddy, the Crypto Hunter, and we also have live charts for the ISOs right in this box right here. We have a feature where you click on the heart if you want to donate to us. You can donate with Ethereum or Binance, BNB. And also, if you click on this button right here, we're going to have a call-in feature, which is already live. If you want to call us, just click on the green icon, the green phone icon, and click on call now. And during the show, between 9:15 and 10, when we announce it, when Max is on or when I'm on with Max, we will start accepting phone calls, and you guys can be live with the show. If you want to turn your video on, you can come on camera as well. So good stuff there. Now, back onto the homepage, if you click on members, you can see all the people that are members here. All these people here, like Chaka just signed up, Gills33, Miguel, all these people here are members of our community. So you guys can sign up, and then you can chat with one another. So you can either click over here, message right here. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to welcome him. I'll send him a quick message, and then I can click enter or just a little arrow. If you want to message somebody else, you can click on message, or you can go right over here into members chat and go ahead and message them and create a new chat if you want by clicking this little button right here. Now, also, if you scroll down here, you can see some of the past videos that our content creators in our content creator family have created. You can go in here and watch some of the recorded videos. They're scrolling down here. Just choose one to watch. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this brief demo. Make sure you sign up so you can interact and be part of the community when we are not on the live show.
Scratch.
And we're live. Hey, guys, welcome to Crypto Talk Now Live. It almost seems like deja vu because I had the day yesterday wrong. I said it was Sunday, but today, in fact, is Sunday, so we're so grateful that you guys have joined us, and we apologize for the glitch. YouTube, I've been scheduling different videos that I've been editing, Max's videos, and putting them on, and it's been having trouble with that hour differentiation from the time change. So for some reason, it set it up for 10 o'clock, but we started here at 9:15 anyway. So grateful that you guys are here to join us. Let's say hello to everybody, and then let's get into the news. We have a lot of things to share with you guys. Tim Shea is here. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to everybody. If you guys would hit the like button. Brian Dowie, thank you for being here. And Tim Shea saying hello to Brian Dowie. Cowboy Calvin is here. When FUD visits your local banks. Nice. Yes. Glad all you guys are here as we scroll through the comments. And let me go ahead and share this screen in a way that you guys can see it, because we're going to get into the news very shortly. And I want to get over to my Twitter outline here. So everything is on Twitter if you guys want to follow along. Thank you all for being here. Thoughts on what tomorrow brings us? That's a good, I don't know, what they're having that emergency meeting. It's going to be interesting. I don't really know what the thoughts are. I'm kind of divided. So everything bounced back today. USDC repegged. Looks like DAI did too. So it's kind of hard to figure out what's going to happen. SVB, I guess they're going to make sure that the depositors are taken care of. Crypto Homes 777 is here. Thank you so much for being here. 14 people here stuck here. I think that there's something wrong with StreamYard because I'm pretty sure there's more people watching than 14. It's just been stuck here the whole time. But if you guys would hit the like button, it pleases the algorithm. Let's see. Crypto Homes 777. Brian Dowie, I think more banks go under next week. Don't shoot the messenger. Let's see. Tim Shea says Brian doesn't matter. They will bail them all out. Let's see. Selmo Fudd. Thank you for being here. Also, Selmo Fudd says SVB is just the start of these banks collapsing. Part of the plan for the Great Reset. I agree. I see BlackRock buying a lot of these entities out. Yes, I think so. Look at that. It just ticked up to 15, but I still think there's a problem with StreamYard today. Rafael Santos, good day, all of you guys. Good day, Sir Max and Sir Larry. Welcome back. Hopefully things are better for you and your family. Rafael, let's see here as we go through. I'm going to check this and see who else we missed. Everyone's saying hello to one another. Brian Dowie says, can't bail them all out, Tim. If we go down multiple at once, 85% to 90% of SVB had over 250K. Yeah, I think it was like number 20 in terms of, it was in the top 20 for banks, SVB, in terms of size in the US. All right. So Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk is here. Thank you for being here. 2008 all over again. I don't know this time, too big to fail. I think they're going to actually make them fail this time. They're not going to bail them out in 2008 like they did in 2008. So we'll see. It's kind of like everything's being done by design. Calvin, Selmo Fudd, that's a take I can get on board with. Yeah, I agree with Selmo Fudd on that as well. Welcome to Coochie Boy. And welcome to Boomer Effin' Sooner. Thank you guys for being here. JC the Man is here. Thank you for being here, JC the Man. As we go through and see, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody before we get into the news. I want to make sure we've got everyone welcomed here properly. And let's see here. I got a spammer from Twitch, but we'll just let it go. So, maybe not a spammer, but just somebody trying to offer their services to, I don't know what, advertise us or something. Brian Dowie, Larry, how is Caroline liking the new bidet? I haven't bought my bidet yet. Doesn't XRP have to go to $100 for me to do that? Something like that. I think that's what the challenge was. If XRP goes to $100, I'll buy a bidet and take pictures of it. Okay. Let's see. Brian Dowie says, Selmo, you down with XRP? And of course, Selmo says that, hey, Brian, you know me. All right. All falling in place before March 28th. Yeah, you kind of called that one. But yeah, we'll see. I have some news on the ISOs, of course. Welcome back to Sobo. Let's see. Tim, how did USDC repeg? Just from reassurances that everyone will be okay with the SVB collapse. Everything kind of repegged here is what's going on. Let's see. Make sure I didn't forget anybody. I'm just going through. Brian Dowie says, Larry, when you're done with Caroline, send her to Calvin. Okay. I thought it was Caroline's doing. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Brian Dowie says, flip the switch already. And Sobo says, the great reset. Yes. Let's hurry up and flip the switch. So let's see here. Now, I've got to actually bring you some news, this time from Fox Business News. I'm going to play you a little bit of this, but I'm going to skip around because, I'm only going to play you the salient points here. Let's go through. Let me just get this queued up here. Let's see. This is from Fox Business. Will it play? Oh, no, actually, this is us right here. All right. So right down there, it kind of skipped up and put ours on top. All right. Here comes Fox Business right here. Big banks look more stable following Silicon Valley bank collapse. And they put stable in quotes. Let's listen to a little bit of this. It's 6 minutes and 3 seconds, but I'm going to skip around to the important parts as mentioned. Let's start out with it right here.
Begin, as always, with three things investors ought to be thinking about right now. Stocks were clobbered this week after Jerome Powell's hawkish testimony to Congress and a jump in a key bond yield. Will inflation fever break? Regulators take control of Silicon Valley Bank, the biggest bank collapse since the global financial crisis. Could other banks be in trouble? And Norfolk Southern dominating the news with multiple derailments. We looked at which railroads are cutting safety spending to boost profits. On the Barron's Roundtable, my colleagues Ben Levison, Carlton English, and Jack Howe. So, Ben, stocks were clobbered, as I said. It was an ugly week on Wall Street. Of the many things investors didn't like, which thing did they not like the most?
I'm going to start with the 2-year yield hitting 5%. For a long time, people have talked about that level as the level when things will start to break. And it happened after Powell talked to the Senate and said that rates are going to go higher and they're going to stay there for longer. We had that 5% get hit. And then wouldn't you know it? So the market falls then. Things calm down. And then we get SVB Financial, a bank basically collapses. A lot of that has to do with these higher rates. And so when you look at that, it just all goes back to these rate hikes that are really just damaging everything.
Fun coincidence. The 2-year yielded 5% and the market lost almost 5% this week.
And another interesting fact is that the 2-year, after hitting 5% and everything started falling apart, dropped 0.5 percentage points and had its biggest 2-day drop since 2001 in the dot-com boom.
People piled in, obviously. So this was a Friday. Sometimes when you have a really scary Friday, people have 2 days to get more and more worried, and then Monday opens really ugly. What do you expect?
I'm actually not so worried yet. I think it might give people a chance to calm down a little bit. There are some out there who think that, maybe the problems in the banking sector would get the Fed to dial back their rate hikes a little bit. But we also had a payrolls number on Friday that showed that it was a little bit of a Goldilocks report. Jobs are still being
source of funding. So they had to get that funding elsewhere, which meant that they had to sell down their securities portfolio at a loss.
Yeah, they owned all these long duration bonds with very, very low yields that are not worth 100% cents on the dollar. So the banking industry in general, those stocks moved a lot over a 2-day period. Do you see a big threat to other banks as a result of this?
Yeah, so on Thursday, we saw banks have their worst day since June of 2020. I think what we're going to have to do is take a look at big banks versus smaller banks. And with the larger banks, generally safer. They're subject to so much more regulatory scrutiny. Their capital levels are very strong. And every year they go through a stress test to make sure that they can withstand any myriad range of macro and market risks. So banks generally, the big banks looking more stable. I would be a little bit more cautious stepping in on the small banks until we have more visibility.
A very important question for depositors. Should they be worried? Is their money safe, Carlton?
Well, the FDIC insures depositors up to $250,000 per account. So I think that applies to most people.
All righty, Jack, following this awful news from East Palestine, Ohio, suddenly we've been focused on real.
All right. Thank you to Fox Business News for that update right there. As they put in quotes, banks seem a little more stable. Yeah, but she's right there. They, the larger banks are subject to a little more regulation and scrutiny. So be careful with the smaller banks. But this right here from Max, this is the one who This is the article right here. Silicon Valley gave company-wide bonuses hours before the collapse. So let me just see if I can get the, hold on one second. This came from Max. Let me just get in here. Yeah. So what I wanted to do is read a little bit of this right here. So we heard the video, and let me just get rid of this ad. Hold on one second, present it to you guys. You know what? Let's see if it's going to let me load this article here. So there's some ads in here, but Silicon Valley Bank right here. So right here, right before the collapse, this is from Max again. SVB traditionally processes annual bonuses on the second Friday of March. Unnamed sources associated with the bank told CNBC the bonuses were reportedly for work completed in 2022. SVB did not immediately respond to a request for a comment from Fox News Digital. Okay. So so right before the collapse, there was the bonuses, which is an interesting thing with the timing of everything. So I just wanted to kind of point that out. And let's just get back over here. And I want to bring you something else, but I want to share it in a way that you guys can hear it. So let's go ahead and share that. This right here from the great Quant Papa. I love it when they call me Quant Papa. Let's pause this right here. Hopefully it's going to work. Let's try it again because there is a little issue with StreamYard. Let's try one more time. And I think we got it here. This is from Quant Papa. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but I wanted to play this video here. There's Gilbert Verdian and a few others talking here. Let's blow this up so you guys can see it. There's Jack Hartley, Ricardo, John Whitaker, Dominic. All right, Hobson. All right, let's listen to these guys talk from, again, thank you to Quant Papa for posting this on Twitter.
Ledger will work with other blockchain network providers like R3 and
creating a battle to create the dominant technology which everyone's going to adopt, because it isn't going to work like that.
Because there's no one blockchain that's going to rule them all. There's no one monopoly that's going to be blockchain for everyone. Everyone needs choice.
Also be linked to a quarter DLT that a bank is using internally, not an external DLT. So we're bridging the permissionless world very easily.
There are going to be different use cases and different forms of DLT which will be more appropriate.
Different types of blockchains for your user cases, your requirements, and what we're allowing people to do is combine all the different features of blockchain so you get the best of all of them, but also try and find the right blockchain for you. And so you don't know if it's a blockchain A, B, or C. You can use Overledger, try that and find the right one and go with that, and then have the option to move between blockchains as well.
For particular use cases, what's important in asset classes? What's important is that we don't end up creating a series of more silos.
So we can't be siloed. We can't be closed off from each other. We need that as a society, and we need that for our networks. And so that's what we've set out to solve, and we've done that. We've solved interoperability at scale.
More silos.
Because enterprises don't like to be locked into one blockchain. They don't know which one is the right one. And so they're using us to have access to all the blockchains and be cross-platform regardless.
David Rutter talk about interoperability with Ethereum and with other.
We've interconnected quarter with other DLTs, and we're doing that with partners of ours that have closed loop private digital assets running on Fabric, for example, that need to be unlocked and operated on other networks, external networks, for example. Our technology is the bridge to be able to securely interconnect. And
we're running, let's just say, Quarter and Hyperledger. How do they talk to each other to do a trade? How do they do a transaction? How do they move digital assets? And that's where we come in. You know, we're interconnecting all of these networks.
Is incredibly healthy and very positive.
Quarter.
And a very grown-up development for the market.
how Overledger will.
All right, so that was a good video there, basically talking about how they don't want silos. Everything has to be interconnected, as you heard Gilbert Verdian talk about right there. Hence the notion of interoperability. So good stuff there, good video. Thank you again to Quant Papa for that. I do have another one from Quant Papa, but before we do that, let's say hello to the rest of our audience, CTN family members. If you would help us out, please hit the like button, because the YouTube AIs will be happy about that. So they'll get it out to more people. River, let's just pause as it's kind of going on its own. Welcome to River. Thank you so much. He is the moderator over at ctnnetwork.net. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk. Is banks failing, dollar failing, driving investors to crypto? I think it's being done by design. Yeah, but I think it also has a lot to do with the CBDCs. I think that's why they're trying to crash the whole system. I think that's what the underlying motivation is for all of this. Coochie Boy, Brian, who sharpens Caroline's teeth? Okay. Brian Dowie, Calvin, she's a biter. Good luck, bro. Well, you got to be careful. You know, you don't want to get hurt there. You don't want to get bit. Okay. And she might have rabies or something like that. Do people have rabies? Maybe she does. Tim Shea, Calvin, when she bites it, it hurts at first and then it feels great. Oh man, you guys are like sadists. Tim Shea, she also loves a good low five. All right. Coochie Boy, railroads are safe. It's just the tracks are not. Brian Dowie, Tim, you're right. She gets used to it and like it. Thanks for sending it away, bro. I wonder how long the Caroline thing is going to be kept up with. Like a year from now, if you guys are going to still be talking about Caroline. She likes trains. A very few people do. All right. So Caroline likes trains. All right. Tim, hold on a second. Hopefully I didn't click the wrong button there. I didn't mean to hide that. Tim Shea, Brian, sharing is caring, bro. The Cryptosmith is here. Sean. Hi, Larry and CTN family. I have no idea why the connection is unstable. I've showed Max my connection. It is so fast. So I don't know what it is. I guess it's just StreamYard does not like all my tabs open. That's the only thing I can think of. And I am on Microsoft Edge. So it's just really weird. But anyway, I apologize for that if it's glitching. But let us go over. You guys probably can't see this right now, but I'm going to go over to the CTN network right now. Once I queue it up, I'm going to share my screen in a way that you guys can see it. Share screen window. And if you guys go over, sign up at ctnnetwork.net right there on the screen. Actually, I'll drop the link to the website right here. You guys can message each other directly and post things in the forum. And also check out different content creators like Sean the Cryptosmith. So you just go into the creators button and you scan down and you click on the Cryptosmith right here. Click on channel and you're right in there into his YouTube channel right there. So you guys can subscribe to Sean the Cryptosmith, and he'll be back actually tomorrow with Max, and they'll be doing utility talk now right here. I'll leave this up here so you guys can see it and you'll know to subscribe. All right, so let's keep going. Brian Dowie says the low fives are Caroline's specialty. Welcome to Boomer F and Sooner. If I didn't say hello to you earlier, I think I did. Sobo said hello to all you guys. Brian Dowie, Sean, your opinion on what happens tomorrow? Good question. He asked me the same one. Big dump or nothing much? Yeah, so maybe Sean wants to answer that. But yeah, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. It's hard for me to predict at this point. Brian Dowie applies to most people, but not SVB. Brutally honest. Love it. All right. Tim Shea. They should be prosecuted for giving those bonuses. They should be. KK, but of course there'll be, long investigation and caught up in litigation and all this stuff. KK, what's up, fellas? Welcome to KK. Welcome back. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk stocks. Stock futures looking good so far. Doesn't look like a sell-off will happen tomorrow unless another SVB appears. We'll talk more about what happened with SVB. Let's see. Make sure I didn't forget anybody here. Brian Dowie says, Mr. Lambos, I disagree. I see a huge jump tomorrow morning when banks open. Maybe there will be a bank run on some of these banks. I don't know. KK, we are on the cusp of greatness. Rafael Santos, good day, Sir Brian and Sir Boomer. The time is near, says KK. Mr. Lambos, Crypto Talk. Brian, not entirely doubting you. Just no indication yet on Sunday night. Welcome to Mrs. Waddy, the Crypto Hunter. Queen Perseverance. She is persevering. Coming in with the like. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. And it's a good reminder to everyone, if you would hit the like button, I greatly appreciate it. And the AIs, they get happy. I know all you AIs are watching us right now. The good ones, the bad ones, the ugly ones. The people are all beautiful, but sometimes there's some ugly AIs out there. But the YouTube AIs, we have to be kind to them because they get the word out. All right, Coochie Boy. Brackets are up on ESPN. Oh, okay. So for the March Madness stuff. Let's see. Good stuff there. That's something I haven't done in a long time ago, or haven't done in a long time, is fill out the brackets for March Madness. Hey, welcome back to XXI Gaming. What's good, everybody? Thank you for being here. Lazy Jedi. This is the crypto show you're looking for. So you remember that scene in Star Wars? What was it? He said, these are not the droids you're looking for. That's where the reference comes from right there. All right. So in case you guys were wondering why I always say that, Tim Shea saying hello to Sonia. And what's up, Jedi Knight? And Brian Dowie, what's up, Queen? Wadi, ready for another waxing? Let's see. XXI Gaming. Haven't been on my crypto stuff like I normally am. Does anyone know why it's pumping so hard? Well, just because I think, in my opinion, the reassurance is that depositors will be protected from the SVB collapse. That's just my opinion of what's going on. The main overall theme is that, okay, we're going to be okay. We can live another day. The banks are not all going to collapse, or maybe they will. I think a lot of them will at some point, but I think they're doing it on purpose. They want to flip the switch to a new system. XXI Gaming, the Fed is bailing out. There it is right there. SVB. Queen Perseverance. Yes, please like the stream. And thank you. And thank you here. All right. So let's see. I'll make sure I didn't say, let me make sure I don't say hello to people. Let me make sure I've said hello to everybody. I'm just going through and looking. Caroline loves a good trade. I'm sure she does. KK. TCS in the house. You sound fine, Larry. Thank you. Oh, yeah, because of the glitching thing. It doesn't say the unstable notification right now. 36 beautiful people are in the house right now. If you guys would hit the like button. Appreciate it. Tim Shea, XXI Gaming. Yes. What's worse is the bank gave out employee bonuses just before failing. Yeah, we just read that article. Max forwarded over to me on Twitter, so that's not good. I don't have the hub open, but thank you. There is a link to our website for the community, ctnnetwork.net. So there you go. Queen Caroline is a 10, but she likes banks. Brian, she digs the rhythm. Okay. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk. Tim, I read about that crazy stuff. XXI Gaming. That's wild, Tim. Dang. And the Fed meeting is tomorrow, I believe. Yes, they have like an emergency meeting tomorrow, and I cannot predict which way it's going to go. We'll have to see. Maybe, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe they're going to ease up things on the interest rates a little bit. Tim Shea, Sonia. She is at Larry's now playing with his bidet. Oh, she's washing her face with the bidet, maybe. Caroline, that is. Unsweet Caroline. Yeah, KK. Out of the banks and into crypto. Tim Shea. XXI Gaming, crazy stuff going on. There is. All done by design. Brian Dowie. Tim, did you see how much stock the CFO and CEO sold a week before? I did not see that. Good point, though. XXI Gaming. The SVB situation only lasted like 4 days. Then bailout, bro. It's about to get ugly out here in these stock and crypto streets. Crazy stuff. Tim, playing with Larry's bidet. Tim Shea, Brian, I didn't, but nothing surprises me at this point. All right, the Crypto Smith. I think the stock market will be rough, but crypto will be okay. Really hard to tell. Lots of emotional people, and I told you so's. Yes. Queen Perseverance. Hey, I need volunteers for testing new products. Okay. Okay. Brian Dowie. Tim, I can find the article. I'll send it. They dumped large. They gave out bonuses hours before the collapse. Yeah. KK, don't worry. Banks have plenty of money, just not your money. Yeah, the trick is they can lend money without actually having it. They kind of create the money out of thin air in terms of lending. Calvin, Coochie Boy, copy that. Going to be a tough to pick the top 8 NCAA teams this year. Brian, that's criminal behavior. Brian Dowie, Sean, another bank or two collapse by Tuesday, in my opinion. Well, we'll see what happens. Queen Perseverance. So the question is, should we pull our money from the bank? I don't know what to tell you there. I can't give you banking advice either. It's hard to say. I don't know if we're at the point where it's going to be a massive bank run yet. Wouldn't be surprised, Brian. All right. Sonia, no, in my opinion. Mr. Lamb's Crypto Talk. In my humble opinion, I think interest rate hikes should be paused for the moment. Well, that would be the sensible thing to do, I think. River, I heard we are heading back to December markets and levels, maybe. Queen pulling money out of banks. River, that seems like years ago. Coochie Boy, Queen, kind of hard to avoid banks when crypto firms hold their deposits in banks. Brian, she is secretly loaded, bro. Welcome back to Ryan. This is what we call effed up. Sorry for my language. I'm so mad for this crazy stuff. They trying to play my money to heal the SEC, what everyone is behind it. Sorry, I couldn't get all that. Hopefully I got the gist of it there. Gotcha. Tim Shea. Hey, Ryan, they do what they want. They do. We can't stop it. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk. Cooch. Yup. USDC and Ripple had some money there. Yeah, Ripple did have some money over there on SVB. Yep. This is deep. Cried him seriously. It's already too late. Better go stand in line at 4 a.m. Ryan, I understand. All we can do is be smart and patient. All right, so let's get back here. Let's see. Let me share this in a way that you guys, again, can see it. And that's through Microsoft Edge. Tab. All right. So I love it when they call me Quant Papa. Thank you again, at Quant Papa on Twitter for this video right here. Let's play it. It's only 1 minute and 8 seconds. I don't know if you guys saw it, but let's play it anyway. Smart sandbox strategy to hook the big boys of business into overledger tech. Here you go.
So give us some hints there, Gil. I know you can't because of NDAs and everything.
Communications, so telcos.
That's
we're in quite a few discussions, and it's really the link between blockchain, IoT, 5G.
Where Qualcomm or 4G or 5G chips are used in your phone, you don't know what they are. They just allow you to connect to the mobile network. But blockchain will allow us to connect to all of these blockchain networks and to transact securely. But we're able to actually update global financial systems to digital assets to a modernized version. And so the same way, our phones and our data can roam the world and work in any country, we kind of need our money to do the same. Your personal or medical health records can be carried.
I agree with that. We need our money to work in any country, and it needs to go over fast. I think I have another video where it kind of makes fun of how the banks are slow, and everything now with the system is just really, really slowed down. But we need something with speed and ease of use and worldwide.
Carried in your pocket and accessed as required, the same way we can activate data roaming on our phones when we travel.
Right, these, the next WhatsApp, the next Telegram, the next Facebook, whatever that is. Yeah.
Payment companies interested in it. We've got telecoms companies interested in it. So they're all on the call.
All right, cool. Well, thank you again to Quant Papa. Let's go back into the comments. Brian Dowie says, look at everything heading up to March 20th. 85 to 90% of SVB investors had more than 250K. And that's true. The FDIC only insures up to 250K. I remember a long time ago, the FDIC only insured up to 100K. Coochie Boy, Coinbase hold a large deposit there also. Yes, I read an article about that. They had a lot of money in there, billions of dollars. They said they're going to be okay, though. Ryan, thank you. Tim, nothing we can do. Max is back. He says, hi, everyone. Today's a good day. I just saw you say that. Up $1,623 so far in Filecoin, file profits. Well, I know that you have your sites set on a larger profit. That's amazing. That's just like 2 days. Well, if it was me, I would probably take some profits because that's a lot in just 2 days. but I know you're holding out for more, but you might, just be careful. I'm saying be careful, my brother, think about taking profits, but let's see. Oh yeah, he did say it has only been 2 days. Okay, Brian Dowie. If they don't get bailed out, people will pull money from other banks, in my opinion. Attaboy, Max. All right. Tim Shea. Nice, Max. Congratulations. Max says thank you. All right, Ryan, check me out with this Tim. They will come with the CBDC quickly and early. Hang in there, Ryan. Brian Dowie. Max, Calvin is not interested in Caroline. Ask Larry to send her to Arizona next. Okay. Tim Shea, Ryan, not sure about that. I don't think they are ready. Boomer effing Sooner. Holy crap. Just filled out my bracket and have Texas winning. Boomer, no. Houston's winning. All right. Hey, Cooch. Boomer, Texas, good this year. Neither Texas nor Houston. 30 beautiful people here, guys. If you would hit the like button, really appreciate it as we go through. This from Bloke in Pub at Paul Turner 2012, talking about the central bank digital currencies. Good segue, right? The CEO of Quant CBDCs explains how CBDCs will work. Of course, Gilbert Verdian. Don't know if you guys saw this. This is a good video right here. I'm going to pause this and blow it up on the screen and play it for you guys to hear, because it's another thing involving Quant and Gilbert's take on the CBDCs and how they will work. So let's play it.
So the idea of Overledger was actually sparked when I was working as the Chief Information Security Officer at the Department of Health while I was working in Australia at the time. It was here that I saw firsthand the direct advancing of patient care through interoperability. And it was just really better data. And it really came down to something as simple as that. Now, with blockchain technology, we actually have an opportunity to change this landscape entirely and transform healthcare. We can create a technology that connects clinical systems and data by leveraging existing investments and systems without the need to make massive amounts of change. And this is exactly why we created Overledger. For the first time, we can actually see end-to-end the healthcare system as a whole.
COVID makes it accelerates the process of digitalization and automatization. It legitimizes the deployment of mass surveillance, and it makes surveillance go under your skin.
I knew these vaccines were not going to protect against infection.
All right. Well, it kind of went off the rails right there. I don't remember seeing this part of the video, but we got the gist of it right there. So thank you for that, Bloke in Pub. But this also from Lift Capital. Banks must now complete their transaction to the new format by June 2023, ISO 222, XDC, XRP, and XLM right here. Let's blow this up. Hopefully you guys can see it. All right. So when do the ISO 222 changes come into effect? And here it is right here. Thank you again to Lift Capital for this. Follow him and watch him on YouTube. Financial institutions have already begun the transition to the new ISO 222 message standard, but they were originally scheduled to complete this process between, remember Max kept saying, prepare for November 2022 and to 2025. However, due to an announcement by the Bank of England, banks must now complete their transition to the new format by, there it is, right there, June 2023. For most corporates and NBFIs, it is best to confirm a timeline for these changes with their counterparty bank as soon as possible. Some banks may choose to run parallel processes that support both old and new formats in 2025. This deadline allows organizations enough time to make the necessary transitions in their infrastructure so that they can benefit from these modern standards. So there's good stuff right there. Thank you again to Lift Capital, Ted at Lift Capital, right? And this one here from Mason Versalis. Stellar predicted the bank runs back in 2021. I thought you guys would find this interesting because we're worried about the banks, or some people are. Watch this crazy commercial. This was back from 2021. This is involving XLM. On pause this right here and get back into the comments right here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Gala is up 25%. That's good news. Coochie Boy, we need to fill out a CTN bracket. That would be a good idea. Maybe I can get together with Max and we can work on a bracket together. Calvin, Max, Brian Dowie is 100% correct. Or maybe we can do something through the community where you guys help us. Brian Dowie, Larry, set up a community bracket for us on the website. Good idea. I'll take a note of that. So we got to figure out how to do that. I'm going to make a little note right over here about the bracket. CTN NCAA bracket. Okay. Got a little note right there. NXRA up 16%. Tim Shea, Calvin, she will rock your world, bro. All right. Ryan, it shouldn't happen if CBDC crap. Calvin, you're definitely missing out. Ryan, we have the right stuff. Brian Dowie, Ryan, are you having pineapple juice? All right, so watch this crazy commercial here. Thank you again to Mason. I'm going to blow this up for you and play it. This was predicted by Stellar back in 2021 about the bank runs. I'm going to play it right here now.
Por segundo mes consecutivo, la inflación.
The world is full of tensions, all simultaneously pulling on the fabric of our financial system.
Hola, Ma. ¿Todo bien? ¿Qué pasa?
Mira, estoy acá afuera del banco. Ah, pero está cerrado. ¡Qué porquería! ¿Pero qué están haciendo? Déjenme pasar, que necesito sacar dinero.
L'avertissement intervient après que plusieurs rapports ont fait surface sur des voyageurs qui se font voler de force leur argent à des
And that
barrages.
is exactly where we see change peering through. Change that is powered by those who have the skills to create it. Change that includes the unincluded. A change that enables all the financial world has to offer to anyone, anywhere. Driven by technology that helps people to truly own what is theirs.
De l'argent pour mon téléphone, s'il te plaît.
Combien?
Le tout.
We are the bridge builders, connecting those who seek opportunities to those who dare to create them.
Des réfugiés n'ont pas de smartphone, mais d'accord. Bah, nous appuyons plutôt sur ce téléphone. Vous en pensez quoi?
Our calling is to create tools for doing good by doing well.
Ah, no te preocupes. Yo te mando plata.
And doing well by doing good.
Mais sont entrés dans le camp avec l'intention de délivrer, d'intimider et de voler de l'argent, prenant les dernières épargnes de ceux qui ont plus besoin.
And bridge technical and physical borders with technology for real world problems. Look, see the opportunities. We just need a way to bridge the obstacles. To create a more just world by acknowledging that everyone is valuable and empower local solutions to solve local problems.
And that, I just want to pause right there. It says cross-border payments are a vital lifeline for 1 billion people across the world. So again, this was from 2021. The Stellar Network is built for payments.
The Stellar Network, a universe of opportunity.
All right, so there's that. So thank you again to Mason. And let's get back into, there's a funny one coming up here from The Simpsons, but let's get back into here. Let's see. The Cryptosmith, rest in peace, Signature Bank. Feds shut it down. Who's next? Yeah, I think it was it the New York State Banking Department or something like that shut that one down? Ryan, men, I can't tonight. I ate 4 cheeseburgers. Oh, wow. And large fries and a Coke with a lot of ice. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk question. If CBDCs were implemented tomorrow, hypothetically speaking, this is a good question. What's the implication for crypto? Will it bring it down? Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know. You know what? Maybe because the CBDCs would get more mainstream attention from traditional news outlets, maybe it would actually shine the spotlight on crypto. Maybe people, excuse me, Got a bit of a cold. Maybe people would actually see the blockchain technology and would bring more attention. So it might actually be a good thing for crypto because more people would start to understand the technology. Hey, excuse me 1 second. All right, that's better. All right, so Selmo FUD. Banks are going to collapse and close. Employment is about to get worse. And crypto projects are dying every day. Don't expect a bull run anytime soon. Of these devs promise you the world and bounce. Yeah, you got to be careful with the small ones. The micro caps and the mid caps. Well, anything can collapse. We saw what happened with Terra Luna. So be careful with everything. Brian Dowie, winner gets 3 of Larry's XRP for the brackets. Okay. Max says, Ryan, I've got my juice primed and ready, brother. Tim Shea, I volunteer, Coochie Boy, to hold the donations for the bracket entries. Okay. Cool. All right. Winner gets Shiba Inu Classic. Coochie Boy, I was talking about the free entry on ESPN. Okay. Max, pineapple juice or Coke? Tim Shea, I'm having green tea. Cool. And honey. All right. Max, neither. Laugh out loud. I was just kidding. I'm having 0 sugar Coke. We could win ESPN money. Brian, didn't he say he liked, was it pink? Ryan, Tim, how it tests that, Lord. All right, Brian Dowie. Tim, not sure, but Pilk gives me the shots thinking about it. All right, Brian, strange stuff, right? All right. Brian Dowie, even white Russians make me feel like, oh, okay. Larry, you like Pilk. No. Tim Shea, Larry, you sick all the time, bro. Please take vitamins. I'm going to have to. The weather keeps changing here so rapidly. You know, it's weird here in North Carolina. I woke up and we had a little bit of like an ice storm. We had a little bit of like snow and ice. This was the first time all year. And the other day was in like, you know, like last week, it was like in the 70s. So that's probably what's going on. And look at that. Look who's here. Me is here. Thank you so much for being here, Me. Larry, how do you feel about pink tacos? Okay. All right. So these are really, you guys are funny tonight. All right. As always. All right. Here's a funny one for you. The poor XRP holder. That's where it's coming from. I guess I'll follow him right here. And this is what's going on as always. This is from The Simpsons. All right. So Simpsons try to predict a lot of things. Of course, you guys know I don't really watch TV, but, you know, I am familiar with The Simpsons and they seem to predict a lot of things. They must have typed this in there. This was Photoshop. Silicon Valley Bank. All right, here we go.
What do you mean the bank is out of money? Insolvent? You only have enough cash for the next 3 customers. Hey,
just a second here. No, I don't have your money here. It's in Bill's house and Fred's house.
Hey, what the hell you doing with my money in your house, Fred?
Okay. So there's a little bit on The Simpsons right there. Now let's see. Let's keep going down. This is a really good video. I do want to play this Charlie Ward talking here. But let's hold on here. Let me just get back into the comments. Brian, I gobble those up. Okay. Coochie Boy, keep the comments coming or Larry will leave us standing. Brian Dowie, Tim, me too. 2-bit didn't get it, I guess. Larry, let's keep it up for 4 hours. I don't know if you guys will ever see me on a 4-hour stream. I don't think I could survive. I don't think my voice would make it. But that's okay. But yeah. Maybe I could get Patches. We should set up a Patches cam and he can go live with you guys for like 8 hours or something. Just like sleeping the whole time and then getting up, getting some water, getting some food, and then just crashing, going back to bed. Bart likes XRP. Boomer Evan Sooner, pink tacos is better than Okay. Kuma Youngie. All right. Brian Dowdy, Larry, I asked 2-Bit to check out Pink Taco Inu. Thought it was funny, but I guess UK didn't get it. Oh my God. Coochie Boy, Larry, have you had pink tacos? What's your thought on pink? Oh man, the show. You know what's so funny? I always think that Uncle Ricky's going to come back here and I'm going to be in trouble because I don't talk about crypto. So now I'm trying very hard to focus. I put all my stuff on Twitter. I don't try to go off the rails. I try to keep it very, very crypto oriented. And then you guys make it so I can't talk, but it's funny stuff. Max says, I thought he was going to say that he held the record for pink tacos. Max says, I hold the CTN record, 5.5 hours. You know, I actually misquoted it wrong. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, I made 2 mistakes. Well, I made a lot of mistakes. Yesterday, I said that yesterday was Sunday. That was the first mistake. And I also said that Max went 4.5 hours, but he actually went almost 5.5 hours on Friday. That was a marathon show. You know, Max, you should have Lazy Shaman and those guys on there, Steve the Canadian and, Lazy Jedi, the Lazy Shaman show. You can have them come on sometime and they'll stream with you for 5 hours. Brian Dowie, Larry does 30 minutes. Max does 3.5 hours. So our average is 2 hours. Pretty much. You know, it's the law of averages. Everything balances out. It works out. Tim Shea, by the way, guys, if you would hit the like button, if you guys care to, it'd be great. Max, I thought you were going to say 5.5 pink tacos. That's what I thought he was going to say. He had the record for pink tacos. Please don't make Pink Taco Inu either. If anyone's listening, if any of you guys are getting ideas about a crypto project, that's not a good one to start. We won't talk about it. All right, so here we go. I hold some records on that too, Tim, but don't tell anyone. So Larry avoids pink taco questions. I plead the 5th. All right, so good stuff there. You guys are making me laugh. Let's play this right here. This is a good video. CharlieWard.tv. This is from XRP _ butterflies. He's got all kinds of crazy stuff. IBX. Okay, there it is. But he has a very unique Twitter username he's got butterflies and hearts. All right, blue hearts. All right, whatever. You guys can follow him. It's on the screen. Here you go.
As I said to you, the quantum financial system went live in October 2022, which included the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. There are now 3 very big dates that are coming up that we all need to be aware of. The end of March this month and the beginning of April. This is when 80 to 90% of the global banks will be adopting ISO 20022. Now, there'll be a load of major events that will happen to cover this up so that the public don't see what's going on. There'll be crypto issues, there'll be market issues. We're about to see the collapse of the stock exchange. That's coming very, very soon because it's it's teetering right on the brink right now, where the money is already literally spewing out because of the fact that inflation is double what it's supposed to be. And it's nowhere, everything is going the wrong way. So March and April, that's important. The end of June and July, the Bank of England and CHAPS also joins ISO 20022 and a very significant uranium upgrade to be fully aligned with Stellar happens at that time. The other thing that's coming is in October, November of this year is when the US joins ISO 20022. Now that just gives you some dates.
Right.
So the US will be the last one to join the gold-backed currency, the asset-backed currency, at the end October, November of this year. And we know that because of the way that the whole structure is happening. We've been looking for dates. There's a lot of my American audience will be disappointed that they're last. Well, this is all part of the exposure. And the Biden administration, the residency, they have to let this play out. He is going to visually bankrupt the USA. And when you've got people there at the head of the financial side, etc., the FBI and all of this, the fact that they've been complicit will actually condemn them to treason. And they've underestimated, and now it's blatantly obvious. They've always said that the US dollar, because of our democracy, because of our authority, because everyone respects us, it'll always be the controlling currency. That ship has sailed, and they are completely oblivious to it because they live in this bubble, in the pantomime. So that the rhinos and the Democrats believe that, oh, everything will be fine because we'll have a central bank digital currency that everybody will jump on board with. Sorry, no. Over 76% have already started trading asset-backed currencies with Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And I can go through the list of those again if people want me to, but they're already trading. I've had full confirmation that Texas has applied for independence from the United States of America so that they can join the asset-backed currency. And I tell you what, with what I know about Texas, then I let the cat out of the bag and got slapped across the knuckles and the back of the legs for letting you know that is where the financial center for the United States of America will be in the future.
Boom.
Boom.
Texas is going to be the financial center in the future for America. Okay, that's what he's saying there. Yeah, as far as facts checking, let's see here. 80 to 90%, Lord, that's huge. Yeah, we'll have to fact check those. We could try ChatGPT another time. I know Max can try it. Let's see. KK, USA has lost the petrodollar. Yes. You can't hide the fact. Russia and China are working together to have like the world's reserve currency right now. So the dollar's in trouble, but you know, this is all done by design. Calvin, we don't care much about crypto anymore. We come here for the humor. God bless Tim, Brian, Coochie, and everyone else I missed. Brian Dowie, last Friday, my wife went out with her friends for drinks. She came home at 1 a.m. and said, "What the heck? You still talking to Max?" Oh, man. Max was talking to you in the chat. Tim Shea. Calvin, you got to have some fun, bro. You do have to have some fun during these times. All right. So, Brian, you chose Max over drinks. Okay. Let's see. Now I just lost my whole outline. What happened here? Bear with me 1 second here. We got to kind of... Oh, I see what it did. It went into the notifications. All right, let's scan down. So we just saw that video. And do we need to watch this from... Let me see.
And a bail in 16 branches.
I want to play a little bit of this video from Coach JV. Just a little bit. I'm going to skip a little bit here. Let's see. Let me see here. Let's play this right here. Actually, let's get the beginning in here. This is from Coach JV. Panic is ensuing in the market 12 hours ago. All right, let's listen to what he has to say.
All right, so the panic is ensuing in the markets. I just did my emergency meeting to help calm people down on the Zoom call, but we're going to get that available to the public. We'll get that out to everybody. But I want to share with you guys what is actually happening. So a lot of people have a question, why did Silicon Valley Bank go insolvent and why did the FDIC have to step in? So this is going to happen with a lot of companies and a lot of banks specifically. Remember, money was very cheap for a very long time. Quantitative easing, money was very easy to get. A lot of venture capitalists were pouring their money into these new innovative technologies, cryptocurrency. Banks were lending like crazy, banks like Silvergate to crypto companies. But let's talk about what happens and why banks end up going insolvent. So banks have liquidity from us as a consumer. They lend out our money. Our hard-earned money goes into a bank. They take our money, they lend it out, they lend it to their people. So when you walk in and you put your $3,000 in, they lend that $3,000 in a credit card, auto loan, or home mortgage. So I'm not sure what was messed up with their balance sheets, if it was poor management or if they're having liquidity problems, but most banks are in a liquidity crisis, in my opinion. So when the public found out that they were trying to shore up $2.5 billion on their balance sheet, the public panics. Now, they probably could have shored it up. BlackRock's connected to Coinbase through Aladdin. They're all interconnected, guys. So the whole banking system, central bank is in a liquidity crisis. The only way America can survive in this new monetary system, or in this monetary system currently, is to keep raising the debt ceiling, because we can't even pay for our debts. That's why on-demand liquidity, distributed ledger technology, the new monetary system, we've been talking about this forever. It's been the plan for a very long time. 2012, Obama's bailout plan started. 2012, the FDIC started the bail-ins bank plan. Biannually, they had to submit the reports. You can go to the FDIC's website, guys, and you can read every single bank's bail-in plan. They all have bail-in. You, number one, when you win in a speculative asset and you have a large amount of wealth coming in, you need to have an exit plan to exit the market. Freedom. That's not what God intended for us. God intended for us to have peace, freedom, family structure, which are my principles that I live by. So I love you guys very, very much.
All right. Thank you for that. I skipped around a little bit from Coach JB. There was that. And let's see here. Let's see. Brian, you let your wife out for drinks. Brian Dowie, Coochie Boy, she went out with her friends. I wasn't invited. Brian Dowie. Tim, that's the way I roll. Only way I could let Caroline leave without her seeing her. Okay, Coochie Boy. Brian, the best invitation sometimes is no invitation. Tim Shea, I keep thinking a bird will pop out of his beard. Like Peter Griffin for Coach JV. Oh, man. We need to blow that up a little bit. Oh, man. That's something. Well, I like Coach JV. All right. So I'll remain neutral. Just a funny comment. Silicon. Yes, silicon, not silicone. Yes. Am I saying it wrong? Saying it too fast. Brian Dowie. Tim, I laughed so hard at that comment. Brian Dowie, Coochie Boy. I was good hanging with Max and the boys. Coochie Boy. Yeah, I know, bro. Y'all put me to sleep. Tim, I was surprised because, wow, that's a long show, 5.5 hours. Still laughing. All right. There it is again if you need to see it. All right. So let me blow that up. All right. So now, you guys can read this on your own time. Ripple Labs, a company associated with the popular XRP cryptocurrency, has some of its funds in SVB Bank. We just talked about that earlier, so you guys know that, but the article is right on here if you want to read it through Bloomberg. And XRP King Dog, DOGE. Oh, Doggo. Banks are collapsing while SWIFT successfully tested CBDCs for cross-border payments. Ripple versus the SEC. Bloomberg expecting the ruling will come in months. So they've been saying this for a long time, so we'll see. Now this is from Emily at Crypto Barbie. All right, so let's play this little video right here. It's only a minute long. They've been telling us, she says right here, literally, it's over. This is a new Coinbase commercial. I don't know if you guys saw this one or not, but it's an interesting one. It's kind of foreshadowing what's coming here.
What is this archaic system?
Mother's maiden name? Ebowitz?
You're telling me this guy is how things get verified.
That's my job.
I'm just saying, you shouldn't have to buy $10 worth of gum if you just want 79 cents worth of gum. Why do you get charged your money to take your money from your account? And if you're out of money, they charge you for being out of money?
What?
An overseas transfer takes 5 days?
Business days. Why?
What are they using? A Zeppelin?
I deposited the check Monday. But Monday was a bank holiday.
Why is this the way it is?
A bank holiday?
This system makes no sense.
This makes no sense.
Who designed this system?
Ma'am?
Is this really the best we can do?
Hello?
Don't we deserve better?
It is time to update the system. Hopefully, all your spending habits won't be tracked. We'll have to see. And this from Christ, the solid rock I stand. Jasmine, this is a little Jasmine information for you. Jasmine has failed to make any progress over the weekend. It didn't take advantage of the low volume. I'm personally in a long with Bitcoin, but I'm waiting to add to my Jasmy position. I'm waiting for a clear of these lows and a reclaim. No reclaim, no buy. Not getting screwed like I did in the 49s levels. All right, so there you go. Let's go back here. And also about Jasmy, this is from the Cryptosmith. Jasmy is giving you control of your data. Is 1,000x even possible anymore? So let's go into see this real quick. Well, let me play it on here. No, it won't let me play it. Let's see here. All right, let's share this so that you can hear a little bit of the Cryptosmith. Hold on a second. Stop, present, share screen, Microsoft Edge. This is the Cryptosmith coming up here. But we need the YouTube one here. Where is it? Hold on one second. YouTube Studio. No. Cryptosmith. All right, let's see. Cryptosmith. Jasmy. Okay.
WordPress made easy as pie.
Give them a little ad
big with
revenue and we'll
Bluehost.
give them a thumbs up. So this is just a little bit of this video. You guys can watch it over.
Line are so easy, it's black and white. Graphic line.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sean. I am the Cryptosmith. I do appreciate you guys clicking on the link to watch this video. Today, we're going to talk about Jasmy coin or Jasmy, right? This is hailed as Japanese Bitcoin or Japan's Bitcoin, right? Japan's version of Bitcoin. It's been said all different ways. I'm going to go into kind of a high-level overview of what Jasmy is. It's really not complicated. It should be very easy to understand. And it should also be easy to understand why there is such potential with this project. So basically what I'm going to do is just break it down to what it is, you know, the who, whys, and what's, some key partnerships, some FUD that was dropped out there, some, you know, there's a few confusing items.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link to this video right in the comment section if you guys want to check it out later on. And while I'm over on YouTube, I see that Michael Montclair just came here, so we'll just bring him up real quick. You guys can subscribe to Michael Montclair if you guys like some good sounding music, kind of like Frank Sinatra. All right, let's go through the comments while we keep Michael Montclair up there. Let's see here, and then I'll drop a link for Michael Montclair too. I'm sure that most of you guys are already subscribed, but let's put it in there anyway. All right, so I liked him. Now all I see is the bird chirp. I would mind having a physical Ripple coin. They look cool. Coochie Boy Larry says, read it on our own time. Read all day. Yeah. Yeah, you got to read on your own time. You know, it's like your homework. I'm acting like a teacher or something. You know, read it on your own time. Something like that. Larry, give Caroline a low 5 for me. Brian, his water bill is going to be so high. Tim, he regrets buying that $150 bidet already. That's a great video. I watched it earlier. Thanks, Sean. Oh, he watched the Sean video. Okay. Waiting to buy, buying higher, and waiting too late. And welcome again to Michael Montclair, who you see on the screen there. And there is the link for Michael Montclair. So let's see. So that's the Jasmy update there. Let's go over here. You guys can't see the one screen that I'm on, and I'm going to share it a different way so you can. Microsoft Edge tab, back to Twitter. This one right here. Watch this one on your own time. This is from Quant is the Key. After I went, I want you guys to watch it. It's from Max. I just thought this was cool. They recognized Max here. Quant is the Key. After I went heavy into Rio last night, I found this deep dive video about the project and immediately followed at Crypto Talk Now 21. He didn't know that Max had a separate, DPG Maximus separate Twitter on YouTube and Twitter. Turns out he's a big quant fan as well. Nice work, man. Rio is going to be huge, locked and loaded. So this is Max's video right here. So I thought it was cool. And then that's it right there. This is the Filecoin video. If you guys want to watch, I put that on today. I edited it for Max. I made the thumbnail, stuff like that. So there you go. All right, so good stuff there. So let's get back into the comments here. Pulse. I think I know who this is. Pulse. Trump. Coin. Rewards in Volt. BEP20. Larry saved me from Phantom Project. Forever grateful. Okay, cool. Thank you for being here. Pulse. Trump. Coin. Rewards in Volt. BEP20. There's Michael Montclair. Hey, Pulse Trump. Larry, give Caroline a tickle for me and say hi. Well, the bidet does that automatically. That way I don't have to spend time. We can just send her into the bathroom and she can use the bidet. Coochie Boy. Larry, I noticed you haven't showed us your rock lately. What's up with that? I lost my gratitude rock. It fell off my desk somewhere and I have not been able to find it. I have no clue where it is. Isn't that crazy? And I don't know if it got put away in a box somewhere or I don't know what happened to it. It's weird. When I was like, cleaning up the studio, it's gone. So I have no more gratitude rock. I have another one somewhere. I'll have to dig it out. That's why I haven't showed the rock in forever. Coochie Boy, he left it for Caroline. Hey, all. Hey, Stump Rider's back. Hey, all. Signature Bank went down and was bailed out just now. Yeah. We talked a little bit about that briefly. Crazy stuff. The best $150 Larry ever spent. Pulse, Trump, Coin Rewards, and Volt BEP20. Tim Shea, nice to see you. So, guys, let me just share this last thing right here. Hold on one second. I'm getting tongue-tied here. It's so many screens and stuff. I wish the StreamYard would fix that problem, but don't forget to sign up over here. Let me just take this off. Brand, so you guys can see it. ctnnetwork.net. Go over to the homepage. And then you guys can chat with one another right here on this members chat. Sign up at ctnnetwork.net. I'll drop the link in there one more time. So you have it. And there you go. You can communicate. When you're not on the show with Max for 5.5 hours and you still want to talk to Max, you can send him a message over here. Or the rest of your CTN family brothers and sisters. Mostly brothers here tonight. I didn't see one lady here tonight. Tim Shea, Brian, we used the power washer when she was here. Coochie Boy, red rock lady, not rock lately. Oh, okay. Tim Smart, man, you're wise, bro. All right, there's the link. Larry, what's your favorite basketball play? Is it the triangle? Well, that was a Phil Jackson. Yeah, that was the Phil Jackson triangle offense. Yeah, I guess so. The triangle. Boy. Wayneside, welcome back. SoCal in the house. Thank you for being here. Coochie Boy prefers the finger. Okay. Larry has a killer crossover. I do. I do have a good crossover. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys watch tomorrow. There's the Crypto Smith right there. Sean, he's going to be on with Max tomorrow, Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 27 good people here. Please hit the like button as you exit stage left. Be good, be safe, and we will see you tomorrow night. Take care.